Hey everyone, it's Rita with Everything Homemade. You take a look at the lawn, you see frost. And that is a killer frost. You see how white the lawn looks? And when you wake up in the morning and you see this, you know your garden is done for. So let's just take a look here what we have left. Remember, we brought in all the tomatoes, all the pumpkins, but I left the flowers for the pollinators. And you can take a look here, like you can see the tips are frozen, and you know that'll be it. It's time for a total garden cleanup, and we're gonna bring in some manure. So basically this week we're gonna clean up the entire garden. So I guess I'm gonna film the carrot storage because we are gonna put carrots into sand. So I'm going to film that. So you'll see how we do that for storage. We've got some pretty big carrots this year in the ground that are really good storage. Remember, we did this row as storage and this one here is eating. We only got a few carrots left here for the eating. And you can see too the frost. Basically these are gonna wilt. So now it's a good time to bring in the carrots. This is my thumb. So pretty big carrots, and they need to get out now. So we'll be filming that this week. The corn, it just breaks my heart because I don't think it made it, and there's nothing I can do about it. We're going to take all the ears off and see if we can try anything. There's a lot of the ears are really wrapped up tight, so the frost shouldn't have done too much damage to the ears, but they definitely would have killed the corn plants. So basically you can see here, let's see, you see the distance, you see that brighter spot on the tree line, that's the sun coming up. So normally when there's a really killer frost, it's going to be one of the most beautiful days. And you can see that already with the sun coming up. But at the same point, all the plants that can't handle the frost are going to wilt and die. So unfortunately, the corn, I mean, I just had checked it last night. The corn is not ready. I mean, I'll be lucky if we do. Like if you peel back some here, you can see that it's not the right color, and it's not that nice golden color that it should be. So we'll just go ahead and open all the husks anyway, see if there's anything that is ready to eat. Otherwise, all of this we're just gonna feed off to the animals. What else? The butternut squash right there, it's totally done for. That little butternut squash that was growing basically didn't grow, and that's why I don't extend the season, because yes, you could tarp this up or blanket it up, but at the end of the day, things grow with a certain amount of daylight, and up north here you don't get that daylight, and therefore the plants just mature to what they are. So they won't grow any bigger, but the carrots will mature, things will mature in the ground, but you're not going to get a lot of growth. So there's no point in extending the season. The only thing you can really do is grab some grow lights and grow something inside, because you have complete control of the temperature and the light. I mean, at 8:30 last night, it was pitch dark. So we have lost a ton of daylight, and it does affect the plants, and now the garden is completely done. So basically what's left to do now in the garden is totally clean up, get the carrots out, get them put into storage, take down the corn. head into our big compost pile, put all the dirt into the garden and till. Inside the house we still got pumpkins. It's been just a very crazy week. Last week, if anything bad could happen, it kind of happened. I had a really stressful week, so we're back on track here, and we are going to do those pumpkins. They're looking beautiful, and so we're gonna deal with that. So a couple of things to wrap up in the garden before winter sets in, and I really like doing the manure before the winter strikes, because it gives a chance for the manure to rest into the ground. If I have any hot spots, it's going to disappear over the winter time, and so I really like to do that. The other thing is that pile is huge. It will take a long time for it to thaw, so if I wait till spring when I want to till the garden's ready to go, but my manure pile is still a block of ice. So that is another reason why, because we don't get that heat. I mean, when you've got it stacked, 3 meters high by, 2 or 3 meters across, that takes a long time to thaw. And so up here we don't get that heat until I'm supposed to already have plants germinating. So we have to do a lot of things in the fall in preparation for the spring. So that's what we're gonna do, and I will film that. So there's going to be about 2 or 3 more episodes here to this, but overall, wonderful garden. I just wanted to show you guys what the frost looked like. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you on the next video.